Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying some Betty Jane homemade candies. Chris sent us these from Iowa, and Chris also sent us more Betty Jane candies, so you will be seeing more reviews. We have a review on the channel that is about 4 years old of Betty Jane candies, so we are excited to try some more. This whole box is S'mores Bites.
This one's Cream Center, which could be an assorted box of cream centers, I don't know. And then this one is assorted Truffles milk chocolate. So clearly Tammy's trying to fatten me up for something.
Or Chris is trying to fatten what Chris said was, I'm not connected with Betty Jane's in any way. I'm just a fan. So I want you all to know that. Yeah,
it wasn't by somebody that works there.
Right. But these, some of these had a plastic covering over them, and I removed the plastic covering to take a picture. Right. So know that. So they have been in business since 1938. This is one that did have a plastic cover over it. Do you want to hold it up?
Are these all the same?
Yes, they're all s'mores.
Tammy will have a really good picture at the end too. So
it says, Betty Jane Candies is family owned and operated. We would like to thank you for joining the growing number of Betty Jane fans. One of the top culinary gifts in the nation. People magazine called it one of the top culinary gifts in the nation. Taste of Home magazine said one of the best chocolate shops in America. They are in the Academy Award gift bag, Grammy Award gift bag. We hope you enjoy our work and encourage you to check out our website or stop in and see us at any of our locations soon. They are located in Du Bois, Iowa. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. It's www.bettyjanecandies.com. Let's see. So this is the s'mores.
Yeah, it has like caramel on the bottom and marshmallow, and then it looks like a little graham sprinkled on top. The marshmallow is very soft. It's hard to wipe your knife off when you have marshmallow.
That is probably the freshest marshmallow. Normally when you get a marshmallow in a chocolate like this, it's extremely chewy.
Yeah, like tough.
It's tough, yeah, and you can tell it's been around for a little while. This is very
worse.
This is very, very fresh. I do love the flavor of that. Kevin has marshmallow stuck on his knife.
Yeah, so now it's got paper towel on it.
So now it has paper towel on it where he tried to wipe it off the knife. Yeah, so he has to get a new knife. I think that is delicious.
Yeah, I can sit on the couch. Tammy will be bad. I know how she is. We'll be sitting on the couch watching TV, and she'll go, I'll be right back. So she'll come back here, she'll grab the whole box and say, here, we can split these. Yeah. And then we'll end up eating the whole box.
Yeah. Now we have, this says Cream Center.
I'm guessing if they all look the same, they're probably going to be the same, but they look different. There are different markings on the top.
Oh. I went to the website. It says exquisitely blended milk chocolate creams. We call it pure silk for the palate. 4 varieties of cream centers are found in this tantalizing assortment. You get milk chocolate with buttercream, and then you get a milk chocolate cream, maple, and vanilla. So we just don't know which is which.
Yeah, one has like Charlie Brown hair. That's what I was saying. It's just got one little strand of hair. The other one has like 3 stripes. The other one has a circle, and the other one has like a V.
Okay.
That's the best I can.
You're just gonna have to go for it.
Well, this is really thin.
Yes.
So let me try that one first.
Yeah, that's the smallest one here, and it looks like vanilla.
Yeah.
It's vanilla.
It's definitely vanilla. I was wondering if maybe a little maple was coming through, but it didn't. Wow, that's good.
It's all vanilla.
So creamy and smooth. there's not that grittiness that you get a lot in cream candies. It's very, very smooth. There's not that sugary kind of grit in the middle, which is really nice.
No, they really stirred that well. It is just a sweet vanilla with that milk chocolate, and I could eat a lot of those.
Yeah, it's very, very rich though.
Yes, yes.
So you'd be sick after eating a lot of them, but you want to eat a lot of them.
Yes, it is absolutely delicious. It's not overwhelming. It's not like vanilla bean. It's just a nice vanilla flavor. Okay.
This looks like chocolate, but
it could be.
I don't know. Almost looks like caramel, honestly. I think it's just the chocolate.
I do too.
Yeah. Again, super smooth.
Yes, but it's whipped, the center, but it's very rich, very, very sweet.
Yeah. It's almost like a thin caramel, like a smoothed out caramel.
Yes, I agree.
Not flavored wise, just texture.
Just the texture, but it's chocolate. Yeah, it's a chocolate version. Yes, it's delicious. Out of the vanilla and the chocolate, which one are you?
I think I like the vanilla.
The vanilla, yeah. Okay. This?
I'm guessing this is the butter.
Or maple.
That one's an odd flavor.
I think that's the butter.
And it's odd in that, yeah, it's definitely butter because it literally tastes like butter. It's not every day you eat butter candy.
No, it's like it has a butter flavoring.
Yeah, it's good. It's just different.
Yes, and
that was the one with the 3 stripes on it.
Yeah, it absolutely tastes like butter and chocolate, but it's very nice at the same time. It is different.
I've literally never had a candy with that strong
with butter.
Butter
Yeah,
I've had candies with butter flavoring in it, but I've never had one that actually tasted like butter.
You really?
I'll give you the nice pretty one. This one kind of collapsed.
This is maple, and I can smell it before I put it in my mouth.
Are there no? I thought there was nuts in there, but there's not.
No, that's absolutely delicious.
Very sticky. Kind of reminds you of a maple nut goodie a little bit, except it's better.
Yes, it's better. It because it has a nuttiness to it.
That's how it is.
Yeah, it's a maple nut, and it's so sweet, and the maple isn't artificial.
That's the one with the circle.
That's absolutely delicious. Love that. So which is your favorite? You know, I love the maple, but let me just say this. As much as I love it, I couldn't eat a lot of them because it's so rich and so sweet.
Rich.
They are, but I think that one specifically is the richest and sweetest in this box.
I think I would do vanilla, chocolate, maple, and my last one would be the butter one.
Okay.
That'd be the order I would do them in.
That I love the maple, but I'm just thinking of what I can eat a large amount of. And I couldn't eat a large amount of it because it is so rich. I think the vanilla is overall my favorite.
Yeah, it's really, really good. You can't go wrong with that.
Those are wonderful. Yeah. Wonderful. Okay. Now, the last box I had already looked up. I didn't realize that the cream centers were going to be a variety pack. So that was a surprise. But now this one says it is a variety pack. Or it says assorted. Assorted Truffles Milk Chocolate. So you need to know it's not on the box, the flavors. No. None of these have the flavors on the box. You have to go to the website. I do wish the flavors were on the box.
Even a list of the flavors would be nice.
Well, I'm just thinking, yes, like they included this piece of paper. I wish they had they had one of these cards for the box. That way, if you're giving it as a gift, that person knows exactly what they're getting in there. So like if you have an allergy to maple or you can't have something very specific, then that person would know. So I do wish they included a card in there with it. But I did go to the website and I was able to get the information there.
How many are supposed to be?
There are milk and dark chocolate, so I guess that's 2. Or is it milk and dark in one? I think milk and dark's in one. Cherry, champagne, rum, espresso, amaretto, raspberry, and vanilla. There's 8.
I don't know how to tell the difference.
There's 8. Oh my gosh.
Okay, I got one with the sprinkles, which is this one.
Yeah.
Right here. I got one with this kind of like sparkly red on it.
Yeah.
Which is like that one.
Yeah, there's one with some white on it.
I know, I saw that there's gold.
Yeah.
There's one with like a
white
brown kind of.
Yeah.
This has a brown like sprinkle sugar on it, which is like that. So where's the other ones?
I don't know. Does a little bit mean something different?
I don't know.
And that one hardly has anything on it at all. Does that mean that's
I
something
can cut
different?
it. We can see. I have 5, and I know for sure, or I'm pretty sure.
That's the thing too. Yeah, it's hard. Literally these all look the same.
Yeah, I'm sure they look at them and go, "Oh yeah, that's blah 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 blah," but having no idea.
Yeah, you literally can't see the difference. And I took pictures, so you'll see at the end of the video. You can't tell the difference.
If it makes you feel any better, our local candy chocolate shop, they do the same.
They do the same thing.
Yeah.
And of course, they know exactly what it is.
And it's mixed to where you may not get all those flavors that they mentioned on their web. Remember, they said you could have these things.
Yeah,
and we were missing a couple of those flavors.
That's true.
So
yeah.
Maybe this is the same thing.
Okay, so
I'm just gonna go for this one that has sprinkles on it.
No clue. It says we hand make our truffles using our own special blend of milk chocolate and rich cream to give them a velvety, smooth texture. Okay.
This looks like milk and dark, or some kind of chocolate truffle.
Definitely milk and dark.
I like the texture in the middle.
Completely different from the creams. The creams are a little, they're not runny, but they're definitely runnier than these.
This has a true truffle, melt on your tongue flavor.
Texture, yeah. And
I like it that it's not just like sometimes companies say they're truffles and they're really just whipped up stuff. Like a mousse almost. This is not like that. This is more dense and melts on your tongue.
I agree. And the flavor is
like those cocoa dusted truffles I've gotten before. That I just absolutely love. Okay, that one, how would you describe that? Like a pinkish kind of?
I don't know. They all look like kind of brown,
sparkly.
like brown sparkles to me. To me, it's very hard to tell. This could be the exact same thing.
Well, the first one had like literally sprinkles on it. I think that one's cherry. It actually comes across as raspberry.
It's raspberry.
Okay.
I was going to say, that's raspberry.
Oh, there is a raspberry one? Okay. That's raspberry though.
That's 100% raspberry.
So this one maybe this one's cherry?
I'm glad you picked that out of there. Because
this one's a brighter red than the last one was.
I mean, you could like play a game with these. Spot the difference. It's just... you can't tell.
Kind of like, what is it? The other candy boxes, you take your finger and poke in a bunch of them.
Yeah, some people do. Yeah.
I never did that, but
no,
we would always just cut them in half.
Right. That raspberry is delicious.
Very good.
There's no seeds, or I didn't get any seeds or anything. That's your cherry.
It's cherry.
How'd you pick that out of there?
Because it was really bright red sprinkles. That one kind of reminds you of a chocolate covered cherry. Except it doesn't have the runny goo.
Exactly. It's the exact same flavor as a chocolate covered cherry.
Really nice.
Without that runny center. So if that's something that you don't like, you can't bite into them or it's going to make a mess.
You can't eat the whole thing.
You have to pop it all into your mouth at one time. This is a way where you could actually have that same flavor and take your time with it. That's
I actually
delicious.
think this is more rich than the just regular chocolate covered cherries.
Go for it.
This is the gold one. I'm gonna guess this is the champagne.
Okay.
And they all look the same inside, just to let you know. That tastes like my memory of champagne.
I think that is definitely champagne.
I don't drink champagne, so.
Honestly, this is it's gonna sound weird to you. It tastes like champagne, but it also tastes like grape.
I see a little bit of a grape in there.
Like a grape, literally like a grape crush or grape bubble gum. It really does.
It does have a little bit of grape.
It does come across
kind of like
grape
a sparkling grape soda.
It really does. It tastes like it has
the
grape in it, but I
one.
think that is the champagne one.
Yeah. It's good. It's really, really good. This has got white specks. What do you think that one might be?
We still have rum, espresso, amaretto, and vanilla.
That one smells really good. I think this one might be the rum. The rum.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So the one with the white, it's the only one we got of those two. That one might be.
That one.
It's hard to tell. That was good.
That is very nice.
That's like one of my favorite ones.
Yes, and it's not too strong. It's not like
it's not like you're drinking literally rum. It just has kind of that rum flavor you get in a Lifesaver. Except better.
Except this is better. Yes, this is richer because you have that rich chocolate flavor. But so it's not like if you don't like alcohol, it's not like you're eating a bourbon ball.
Right.
It's not that strong. Yeah. Okay.
I have this one. It looks like a little chocolate sugar on it, like brown sugar.
It's funny because even like from our candy shop, it seems like when you cut into them, it was kind of like the creams where they were different colors. So you would be like, oh, well, that's probably what this is.
Right.
These all look the same when you cut into them. So you really don't know until you've taken a bite.
It's like infused in the chocolate. That's coffee.
Espresso.
Espresso. I just got coffee flavor or whatever it is. It's actually a nice coffee, espresso flavor. I like that.
You would be crazy about these if you tried them.
That's the kind of espresso I want.
They're so soft. Yes, it is. It's like you're having a creamered,
super sweet.
Yes, coffee, which is nice. It's delicious.
So what flavors do we not have yet?
We have not had amaretto or vanilla.
I have no clue. This one doesn't look like it has much on it, but then again, it's got some little bit of gold dots on it. So I don't. Who knows? We can't keep trying the whole box though.
No. Plus, we've eaten the other things.
That might be a vanilla, but it could be just the chocolate. I can't tell.
I think it's just it.
It might have a little touch, because the one that had that really rich, the very first one we had those little sprinkles on it. This one had just a little touch of like white or gold dusting on it. I don't know.
It just tastes like chocolate to me.
Yeah, it does just taste like chocolate.
Yeah. Well, I think.
I mean, we could sit here and eat.
We tried 3, 4, 5, 6. We tried 7, and I think I gave you 8 flavors. So there's one in here. We just don't know, and we might not have gotten one of every flavor anyway. So we could keep eating this whole box. Because trust me, I could. Believe it or not, I could. I just know I shouldn't. But those are wonderful.
Yeah, they're very, very good.
Okay, so with the cream box, you got 4 different flavors.
Right.
This, you may get 8, up to 8.
And s'mores was all s'mores.
And s'mores was all s'mores. I have no idea the difference in prices. These are clearly different size boxes.
Yeah.
But I really, I think, I don't know. I was going to say which ones, it's hard to choose between. The s'mores are delicious. They really are. But that whole box was just s'mores, so I will enjoy them. But I think if you're going to order from them, you're going to want to order a multi. You know, you're going to want a variety. And they have other ones besides these to choose from. Just go to their website. I would honestly, I'd probably go for the truffles.
I probably would too.
And I'm saying that because there are so many different flavors and that's giving you a really good variety. Whereas the box of creams, it literally, even on the website, it says that you get 4 flavors, which the 4 flavors are wonderful.
They're very, very good.
I love them. But as somebody who's buying this and you want the most bang for your buck, the truffles are so rich, and because you do get 8 flavors, that is the one that I would suggest. Honestly, I would suggest both of them if you could afford it.
Yeah. Well, and these are the creams.
Because I keep pointing at them.
The s'mores are really good by themselves. They would be an excellent box to get. I agree with that. I think I would do the truffles too. My only complaint, I have to complain about something. I really wish they would label them. Even if they don't put them inside the box, at least make them very, very, very distinct for us as the consumer.
Yeah. Because
most people want to know what they're eating.
They do.
Maybe you don't like that rum flavor, and you want to avoid that one.
Yes, and it's not just us. I've heard this over and over in the comments too. I have a viewer, Adrian, I'm going to call you out, who does not like raspberry. She doesn't like raspberry. She can't help it. She would like to like raspberry, but she just doesn't, okay? And so the raspberry would be one that she would want to avoid. So that would be nice, and it's not just this company, it's other companies too.
Pretty much any homemade chocolate companies do the same thing.
It would be nice if they did put something on them because for us, who doesn't work there, you literally cannot tell the difference.
Now, all the ones with
you did really, really well picking those out.
All the ones with the little, like, sprinkling of something, like they're taking a toothbrush or something or a paintbrush and just splattered like coloring on them. It's really hard to tell the difference between them because they're all the same. And some of them are more covered than others, and the colors are very similar. Right. So yeah, they just need to make sure.
I also have a viewer who has never had alcohol, is not interested in alcohol, and wants nothing flavored with alcohol. Nothing flavored with alcohol.
So see the champagne, the amaretto, and the rum.
She would not want those. She would want, like, her mom and dad. She would give those to her parents, and then she would want to try the raspberry and the cherry and the other one. That's why we're saying that. There's a reason there, and I think that would be really helpful. To have them, easier to identify. But I think they're awesome. I think they're absolutely delicious.
Definitely worth buying.
Yes, and we appreciate Chris so much for sending these to us.
I'm sure they were not cheap because we've bought Candies chocolates like this before in our local place. They're not cheap, so we appreciate it.
It's expensive. You're paying for it's like homemade, and you're supporting a local business. They are, I think it's very delicious. Absolutely worth checking out their website. So I'll make sure I put a link to their website below. Of course, we won't know if you order or anything like that, but you could at least go there and give it a look because they have a lot on there as far as I can tell. So I will have pictures for you at the end. I'm just going to have pictures of the outsides because I don't want to cut them all in half, and ruin them. So it'll be just pictures of what you can see from the outside. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.